Rose Craft Therapy. I'm in the process of getting my blog name changed over. Today I'm going to show you a way to organize your stamps, and this idea was given to me by my crafty friend and neighbor Jennifer Buck. And today we're going to be using the Sammy the Squirrel from Technique Tuesday. I keep them in the same storage pockets as Jennifer McGuire. And the thing that I don't like is you get your backer sheet and you have your stamps, and it comes with plastic on top. And when you take it off to use your stamps, I've used this one a couple of times, when you get your stamps put back on, it can kind of be a pain to try to line up the pieces of plastic again so that it's even. And as you can see, I didn't get it very even. So what I do now is you're going to take your backer sheet off and you're now you're going to get a laminating pocket. So what you're going to do is open up the packet. You're going to put your backer sheet in the middle of the pocket, and then you're going to fit this printed sheet that has the printed items. And what I usually do is any of the words, you're going to put it so that it's backwards, so that the words are backwards, because when this laminates together, we're going to make a hinge to just have it fold over. So you're going to space it towards the bottom, and I'm using my grid, my Tim Holtz stamping platform, or not platform, sorry, just your regular glass mat. And I'm going to put these about 1/2 inch apart, and then I'm going to fold this over. Now be sure that when you put this sheet on that you have it backwards. That's very important. Now you're going to get your laminator. This is a laminator that I got recently on Amazon, and it was $39.99. And this can do 3mm or 5mm, and it has anti-jam technology. This is a release button on the side, and when you push it, then the rollers stop. And if you need to pull the item out, then you can do it then. I haven't had any problem with it. I really like this machine. It heats up very quickly. So this feeds from the back, and I'm just going to go ahead and feed it in. And it looks like my sheet is a little off. I'm just going to, okay, put that in there. Okay, now I've got them both laminated together on the sheet. I'm going to move my laminator out of the way. And now you can take your trimmer. I have several trimmers. The one I like the most is my Tonic Tim Holtz guillotine trimmer. And cut the edge off here. And then on the bottom. Now, since I put them in these Avery L pockets, want to make sure that the size that I have going in is the size that fits in the pocket, and they are, usually it's 5.5 by 7. And I usually like to trim out this little area here. Just go halfway down. Okay. Looks like I was just a little short, so cut off that piece there. Now you're going to get your stamps back. Is like the set says, it's your birthday, go nuts. Hope you feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed again soon. So that's like a get well card, birthday card. I'd go out on a limb for you. How do you know if you're a flying squirrel if you don't try? That's kind of inspirational. And from one nut to another, nothing better than being together. I'm nuts about you. Scurrying over to wish you a happy day. So it's kind of like you can use it for anything. But I didn't quite cut it far enough here on the top, so I'm just going to fix that real quick. Now all you need to do to store your stamps is to fold over the laminating sheet. And now you've got your storage, and they're going to stay safe inside, and you don't have to mess with any of the backer paper when you take them out to use them. You just open them up, take your stamps out, use them, put them back where they go, and then fold up your little packet again. And then it's going to go back in your storage sheet. This way you don't have any missing stamps, and keeps everything nice and together. You can also use them with larger stamps. Use separate sheets. For this one, this is one that I got at Stamp Junkies, and I used 2 laminating sheets because the sheets are much bigger on this one. They're 6.5 by 9, and so what I did is I laminated both pieces, and then I used a piece of clear packing tape for the seam, and that way it just folds over nicely, just like the other one, just a little bit bigger. And these go in the larger Avery L stamp packets. Whoops, sorry about that. So now if you don't like to have the hinge, or if you don't get the hinge on properly, let me see, I have one. So this one I laminated it, but I didn't get that seam quite right, so I cut it, and then I used packing tape on the hinge because I didn't quite judge the distance the best way. I find this to be a great solution to storing your stamps. If little pieces, they don't tend to fall out because they kind of stick on both sides. So it keeps all of your stamps in the position and keeps them from falling down in your bag. And it's nice because it provides a little bit more toughness in the stamp packets that they go into. So again, this idea was given to me by my neighbor and crafty friend, Jennifer. And I hope you like it and give it a try. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great night. Bye-bye.